Hello, Roxy.
Good afternoon.
How are you today?
I'm all right. How are you today, Adrenaline?
I am doing fabulous. It's a beautiful day out. We're out riding. It's the they were calling for maybe a little bit of rain this morning, and it all got moved to later tonight. On a topic, and man, you sit there and you look and everybody's just beat the hell out of everything. But I'm gonna beat the hell out of something one more time here. Just because we haven't really touched on it too much. We've talked about it, but I haven't really just made it as a topic. And I'm gonna do the wave. The wave that motorcyclists do. I'm hearing a lot of conflicting different reports on how the correct way is to wave. I mean, I watched a video. This guy was talking about, you just stick your arm out and wave, and it's like, not really, the proper way, is to point down, and you turn your palm out towards them, like you're gonna, almost like slap hands if you're real close to each other.
Oh, see, I don't do it properly. I just point down.
Well, no, you can. That part doesn't really matter. That's what I've heard is the way you're supposed to do it is get the palm out. But the way I see it is if your glove has any brightness to it in certain areas, you know what I mean, like the palm of it or the fucking fingers or whatever stands out a little bit more so that your fellow riders can actually see that you have your hand out, I would do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, you just start speeding along. It's gonna slow down here and there so I can talk without the noise. But like Roxy's gloves, she's got more white on the top of her glove. See, there she is, and that's what makes it so that the other riders can see. I mean, they're not going to see if her palm is out or her palm is in driving by so fast, but they will see the white of her glove sticking out going, okay, she's waving. And it's just a respect thing to hey, man, how you doing, Hey, how you doing?
Right? Yeah, hey, look at you riding, I'm riding too. Hey.
I mean, I even joke about, oh my God, like I tease with her about waving at a scooter. And the scooter thing, it's like, yeah, all right, you're on a scooter, but they are taking the time to ride a two-wheeler, and they have the feeling of, being out on two wheels and everything. So if you're gonna give them a wave, I would imagine you do the gay, hey, how you doing, like that, so that they don't know, the real wave until they get a real bike. I don't know.
So you're saying that they don't deserve the point down? It's just be a hey, hi.
They don't deserve the full respect of the motorcycle wave, which should be just the point towards the ground. In a way, that's the way I feel, whether I'm wrong or not. I respect all riders. I don't care what the hell you ride. If it's three wheels, two wheels, I respect you. A Harley, a crotch rocket, a sports, whatever. I'll give you respect for riding because, riding is our own little lifestyle, and we all know what it goes through to have that lifestyle. So I'll give you a little bit on that respect. I'd like to touch base on some Harley riders that are out there that, I don't know, I'm getting a lot of feedback from some people about talking about how when they don't have their helmets on, for some reason when Harley guys don't have their helmets on, they don't wave at all. Now, is it because they're afraid that you're going to go, hey, you ain't got a helmet on? I don't know, but I haven't had that problem. Usually whenever I wave, they usually wave back.
I think it's because they don't feel safe.
Yeah, sometimes you'll get people that don't wave, but a lot of times they're a newer rider and don't want to take their hand off the grip, you know? I mean, so you got to respect that. Maybe that's why they're not waving. I've also noticed that some Harley riders or cruisers, what they're doing when they wave is they take their left hand and they just sort of pick their hand up a little while keeping their thumb on the grip. So it's almost like a wave. It's like a half-ass wave. Like, yeah, hey, what do you want? Whatever.
I see. Not even kind of like flashing the 4 fingers at you.
Yeah, I mean, it's either someone that doesn't want to wave, someone that's been riding long enough that's just like, you know what, I don't feel like waving, or it's somebody that just doesn't want to take their hand off of that grip. Whatever. If it's a wave, if we can see you.
Oh, we should have went down that way.
Respect. It's all right.
Oh well.
It's the respect factor of doing it. You know, and it's all right. So. Yeah, there's the water there.
Oh man, we gotta go to Woodpeckers, man.
Is that the people with the doggy? I think it is. Riding their motorcycle with the dog in between each other.
That was
cool.
Great.
Yeah, so the wave is important. I don't mean to beat a dead horse with it, because Jesus, there's so many fucking videos on the wave, but you know, I think it's an important aspect. It's similar to like when you have a Jeep, it's like Jeep, and the people are waving. Jeep riders wave, man. They give each other respect, saying, "Hey, man, you bought a Jeep. I got a Jeep. How you doing?" It's the same thing with the bikes.
Yeah, you don't get that with other cars. Like, you would think all the Challengers would wave at each other. You know, you're in a part of little cruise, you know?
I don't know, man. Some of the Challengers fucking will do the waving, you know? Challenger! No, wait a minute. I did it wrong. Challenger!
There you go. That's
Challenger! What's up, Challenger?
Much better. Much better.
Oh, yeah. About the wave that just pointed out there, if you're going into a loop, or if you're coming up to a stoplight or leaving a stoplight,
yeah,
sorry, I had to catch up to you. If you're going through that where you don't get the opportunity to wave because you're controlling your motorcycle, you control your motorcycle. I mean, it's not where you have to, oh my God, there's a bike there, I gotta stop doing what I'm doing to wave. No, you fucking shift, you do what you gotta do, steer your fucking bike. You know, if you can't, you give them the nod.
Yeah, that nod would suffice if you're able to.
Yeah, right? If you can give them the nod, you give them to them. If you, you know, if you don't, you don't. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but in an open road setting like we're in, I mean, to pull your hand down and point at the ground for a half a second, you know, and if you're a noob, it takes a little bit getting used to have, you know, that sway of your arm going down and then back up. Practice it, and you'll get the hang of it, you know. I mean, the big thing is you're riding with one arm, one hand for that little bit of time, but the bike basically drives itself, so
like riding a motorcycle, like
fine.
Riding a bicycle. You got it balanced right, you're good.
Yeah.
Squeeze your legs a little bit more if you need to. There you go.
That's right, you know. All right, so in short, that's the wave, and we're gonna cut it off here and you guys have yourself a wonderful weekend. Thanks again for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
Take care, guys. We'll see ya. And happy Turkey Day. Gobble, gobble.